Banks and Garrison Brooks will get us started. Roger Ayers, Jeffrey Anderson, Pat Driscoll on the whistle tonight from Atlanta.
He's not a jump shooter.
Alvarado can't finish. Williams might have gotten a piece of it. Here's Banks and one. Tech played against Tennessee. Had to get in his car and drive to Knoxville to get to the game. 3-ball Coby White. Well, he can roll with it, Dan. Williams to 3. Tapped out Banks. Here's Haywood. DeVoe. Little Euro and the hoop for Michael DeVoe. White to 3. Coby White has all 6 of Carolina's points early. The Jackets, 2 of their first 12, 2 assists. Missed all 6 threes. DeVoe inside. Banks the catch and dunk. Will tag Evan Cole.
And you can see Brooks, he steps toward.
The rest of Atlanta is here tonight on the floor. Needed about 2 dozen tickets as well. Cameron Johnson from the corner. A 3 for the Tar Heels. Second best three-point shooter in the ACC. Over the left shoulder against May.
That is a tough hook shot from that jump hook from that distance.
Look at White to the basket.
Fine,
well, they got in trouble Saturday at Duke with the early fouls for both Banks and AD Gueye. In fact, both had 3 at the half. Alvarado will step back. 11-9, nice feed. White, Johnson the layup. He's got 5. Haywood, cross court for Johnson.
You don't want to do a lot of dribbling against this defense.
Robinson a turn and knockdown jumper for his first points. That and a tough day behind the line. If you don't play extremely sharp on defense, you could be in real trouble. AD Gueye on the board with his first basket.
Here's that the Tar Heels are not going to help down inside, so Gueye is going to have some time. That was a nice move.
Ball away, Johnson knocks it down.
Carolina playing their quote-unquote small lineup, although Johnson's pretty big.
Banks had it stolen away. Here's Johnson ahead 7. The punch in transition.
Gueye just put his hands up. That was an easy steal.
And here is Gueye. Quick turn that time with the left hand and rolls in for Abdoulaye Gueye. 4 in a row for Roy Williams' team. Leaky Black has come on the floor for the first time. Another freshman for the Tar Heels as May is on the board.
Boy, North Carolina just has such great length, Wes, and unless you can get some transition opportunities, particularly with White at 6'5", it's hard for Alvarado to see over.
Gueye inside the catch and dunk. Black flips it inside for May, who pushed it off the glass for his second field goal. And Roy Williams tonight with 82 conference road wins. 3rd all-time. Inside there is Banks again.
Looking for the foul, and that's normally not a good play.
White from May. Into the corner, catch and shoot, a triple. Lightly recruited, but as a tennis player, a good bit of his youth. He's giving him some minutes here. Here's Gueye cutting to the basket for the dunk. Nice look by Alvarado. In the corner, Johnson. Robinson lines one up and bangs it home.
This position on the Virginia bench,
there was no dunk.
We weren't allowed to dunk.
You weren't allowed to dunk. Yes, I know. I just offered that to see if you were paying attention, and you were. There's a 3 by DeVoe. His mentor, Coach Smith, with 133. So a win tonight, he would trail Coach Smith by 50. Johnson a 3 to start the half. Alvarado on the drive with 5 to shoot, forced it up and hit the rim, and Banks made the save. Now Alvarado escaped to the corner.
And that's in a scramble after the rebound, Wes, and they just lost Alvarado completely. You're absolutely right. Williams, he's up. He wants his guys to guard on the defensive end.
Well, there's Johnson with a knockaway and the control and the dunk.
And Cam Johnson, he just anticipates the play. They're trying to throw it to James Bank. That may not be the strongest part of Luke May's game, driving from the top of the key.
Quick lead for AD Gueye with the right hand. This is for DeVoe, whose layup's too strong.
Boy.
Now White the other way. Williams back for Brooks. Left it on the rim. White all the way through. Too quick to say a danger zone here for Georgia Tech.
No. They may be out of the danger zone.
Participate in the shoot around and then came out tonight, warmed up, started the ball game, and has 7 points. White, another one. Yes, sir. Georgia Tech has turned it over 4 times here in the second half. Williams lines one up and knocks it down. It is many now in the second half as they hit in the first half. And 3 in a row, by the way. Here's a deflection. Johnson, he's got White with him, but Cam Johnson will score. Johnson out front. Front rim miss. DeVoe the rebound. On the drive, and the goal from Michael DeVoe.
Very impressive play, Wes, but if that's the kind of shot you're going to get, it's going to be a long night.
Brandon Robinson thought about it. Coby White will and hit. Looking for what would be another double-figure effort tonight. Averaged 11 in their last 2 games. Leaky Black foul line jumper bangs in. Here's Little slashing in from the wing. Couldn't finish. Second chance good. And the foul. Moses right. The lead is 28 and deflected by Little. Here's Woods with Brandon Robinson. Back for Little. Now the lead is 30.
Wow.
It's a 7-point halftime game as you see Wright sneak baseline for his first field goal. 34-13 is the scoring run. Now 34-15 is Curtis Haywood. Little trying to get by Gueye, does, and scores.
Decides he's going to go, he's hard to stop.
Yep, 6'6", 220. Here's the freshman Little. Gueye got position and the dunk.
Yet even though they're the 2 leading scorers for Georgia Tech, they haven't been a factor at all.
Yep. Here's Banks, backdoor. Haywood slides through and scores. 3% in the ball game.
37%, Wes, you're right, is better than they did in the first half, but North Carolina has been red hot.
Yep. All of a sudden, here goes White on the drive, and it got blocked and deflected out. Here comes Georgia Tech with Evan Cole trying to find a seam and score.
Probably too little, too late, Wes. They were looking for this at about the 14-minute mark, and they weren't able to get it.
Cameron Johnson stepped back and bangs home the 3. Tar Heels lost in the Elite 8. You may remember to Kentucky. 8 to shoot, and Brandon Robinson a runner off the glass. 7 for Robinson.
It's hard.
Here's Little, a 3-on-2. Playtech triple. And here's Miller, had it poked away from behind by Gueye. Haywood and the Jackets off the turnover. And Khalid Moore the layup. And we were... K.J. Smith knocks down the free throw. And a couple of deflections, but it stays with Moore. And Khalid Moore will get the basket. That'll close things down. Josh Pastner walks to Roy Williams. 77-54 will be the final. Roy Williams picks up his 211th ACC win.